Hi, how are you doing? My name is Rohit and I'll be breaking down the 61st match of this year's IPL, which saw the Chennai Super Kings taking on the Rajasthan Royals in the MH Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. And, well, CSK has made things interesting. Because not only does CSK win by 5 wickets, putting them at 14 points, but now the Rajasthan Royals have suffered their third consecutive loss after being at the top of the points table effectively since the start of the IPL. And with 2 games left to go, here's the thing. Not only has Rajasthan not secured their playoff spot yet, though they're most likely going to shortly, but they also have not secured a top 2 spot. A win today would have gone a long way for Rajasthan in not only securing a playoff spot, becoming the second team to get to 18 points, but also actually getting really close to a top 2 spot. Because right now, if Rajasthan only wins one of their next 2 and the Sunrisers Hyderabad win out, SRH, because they have a better net run rate, can jump RR. And even more so, if a bunch of different things happen, there are a lot of teams that can suddenly leapfrog Rajasthan. If Rajasthan lose their next 2 games by decent margins, and SRH just wins one by a decent enough margin and loses by a close enough margin, because of net run rate and a lot of shenanigans happening with net run rate, Sunrisers Hyderabad could get to the second spot on just 16 points. CSK also has that option. If Rajasthan loses their next 2 matches, if SRH only wins one of their next 2, CSK, if they beat RCB, can get to 16 points and somehow get the number 2 spot. So when we all thought 2 of the 4 playoff spots will be locked up, suddenly one of those teams is falling off drastically, and we still have 3 playoff spots up for grabs, and more importantly, we have a top 2 spot still up for grabs. There are a lot of permutations, there are a lot of things going on, and frankly, for CSK, the only math that matters right now is they beat RCB on next Saturday, they're in. That is all the math that CSK needs for this moment. Anything regarding net run rate and every other future permutation possibility, that does not matter. The most important thing for CSK is that a win and they're in. For Rajasthan, there's a lot of thinking that has to be done. They are in a strange situation, and this is sort of par for the course in terms of a Rajasthan season. They start strong, fall off towards the end, somehow find a way to piece something together. And they started very, very strong, which has given them a large margin for error and a strong cushion, because they lost their previous 2 matches prior to today by very small margins. A few application errors here and there, and next thing you know, they probably could have won. Today wasn't necessarily an application error. It's just that for their batters, because RR did win the toss and batted first, their batsmen just couldn't kick on. They only scored 141, and that's mainly because of Rian Parag batting all the way through the innings. He played an important 47, and he got Rajasthan to 141. And did CSK make the chase harder on themselves by losing wickets at untimely moments? Yes. But because of Ruturaj Gaikwad's 41, and he anchored throughout the innings, that 40-odd really helped stabilize, because Rachan Ravindra got to his start. Then Daryl Mitchell kicked on for a bit. There was a bit of a lull when Ruturaj Gaikwad and Moeen Ali were at the crease. Moeen Ali gets out. Shivam Dube gets a little bit of impetus, 18 from 11. That 18 from 11 proved crucial because runs were at a premium today, and these small contributions, Rachan Ravindra going at a strike rate of 150, Daryl Mitchell going at a little less than 170, Shivam Dube going at a little less than 170 in terms of strike rate. Those small contributions, and very rapid contributions in context of the match, those really came together and basically took CSK to victory. And that's just with the bat. With the ball, it was Simarjit Singh. 3 wickets, 26 runs, incredibly economical, taking wickets at timely moments, because Yashasvi Jaiswal and Josh Butler were very much set. And when it's a tricky, slower pitch like this, when you are set, that allows you to kick on. And if CSK was not able to take wickets, Butler and Jaiswal would have definitely kicked on, and you're looking at a chase of around 170 instead of 140. Simranjit Singh taking wickets at those opportune moments, getting rid of Jaiswal, Butler, and Sanju Samson, really set the tone for CSK and really allowed them to not allow the RR innings to take off. Rajasthan was sitting around 7s the entire time. They finished with 141. That's right around 7 and over. And CSK, despite losing wickets at regular intervals, did get strong contributions from all of their batters except for Ravindra Jadeja, who was the only batter to score in the single digits, and he was also out in a very bizarre way, obstructing the field. So that's kind of just what happened, and all the spinners for each team did very well. Mahesh Deekshita went for runs in his first 2 overs, but finished with none for 28, which is still very strong because he gave up 17 in his first 2 overs, only gave up 11 in his last 2. Ravindra Jadeja was economical as always. 4 wickets, 4 overs, no wickets, but only 22 runs given. So that economical spin bowling really helped tie down the Rajasthan batters. And Ravichandran Ashwin and Yuzvendra Chahal for Rajasthan did the same. And if it wasn't for Shivam Dubey carding Ashwin for two 4s and a 6, Ashwin's figures would look a lot better than they actually were. So it's those small margins, and when you come to Chepak, CSK tends to maximize those small margins. And that's precisely what happened today, and sometimes it's as simple as that. And we have a lot of playoff implications, like I said earlier, because of this match, and it's going to be a fun finish. We've got a lot in store. We've got a lot to really wait and see happen. The calculators are in full force. I'm pretty sure you could probably do a PhD course with how much math some of these teams are doing just to figure out how their team can make it. But we've only have 2 teams officially eliminated, and we have 2 teams eliminated. We have 1 team officially qualified. So that means 7 teams, 3 spots as we head into the final week. So, get your popcorn ready, because this is going to be a movie. With that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back for the next one. Have a good one.